Hi, it's Rob from Dr.M Studio. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to put a Bauer bandsaw together with a Hercules horizontal stand. Stay tuned. I've had this sitting around for a while. I start by taking the top handle off. After the handle comes off, there are 4 bolts holding the body together. I take the top 2 bolts out. This Hercules stand accommodates many different types of electric bandsaws. I look for the Bauer bracket enclosed and put it into the spot where the 2 bolts came out. And don't over tighten. Okay, I had a thread give way. Yeah, 6mm by 1.0. Chased out the threads and it still wasn't biting. So I took off the washer. The lock washer is still on this one, but I took off the space washer on here. And it seemed to go in good and it snugged up. So I am going to put some blue thread locker on, just to give it a little assistance. Finally got that done. I place the bandsaw into the stand. I then run the electrical cord through the hole on the back side. Next, there is a shock that needs to be attached so that there is lift on the bandsaw itself. A pretty easy coupling that rotates and then locks in. After that was done, the most arduous part started. At the top there are 2 bolts with a lock washer, a spring washer, and nut. That holds the top side of the bandsaw to the framework. On the bottom are 2 adjustment screws made of all thread that will engage the bottom of the bandsaw. Now is the tedious process of lining up the bandsaw blade. This is so that you get a straight cut and that there is no binding on the frame. Just take your time as you adjust the saw and loosen and tighten the adjustments as necessary. You just want to make sure that there's symmetry where the bandsaw blade travels through the open groove. What I was doing there was adjusting the blade so it comes down in the center of this space here. So there's a trough right here, and this blade has to be centered from here to here, so it's not cutting crooked at all. So the adjustment is made here and up on top, and just eyeballing that, getting that lined up there. Okay, now I'm going to work on the trigger switch. Here's the trigger mechanism on this Hercules stand.
It's in the on position right now. And shutting it off, it works pretty good. But this is, well, maybe it's a one-hand position. I could turn it on like that. And it's got that little detent in there, and then that should turn it on, I guess. So that's off. The adjustment is over here. And you can put that wherever you need to. So I'm going to test it out. I think it's, right now I'm going to say it's kind of clumsy. But let's check it out here. So, okay, I've got it plugged in. Here's the saw blade right here. Nothing in the way. Nothing's contacting or hitting, so I'm safe to operate it that way. So it should fire up just as it is. Let's see if it does. Let's see, I gotta depress this down. That's not staying running. I need a little. Be nice if it just stayed on. I'll do an adjustment on it.
The adjustment consists of pushing this lever forward and then tightening up the screw that's just below it.
I did an adjustment right here, tighten that up, and right now it's a little bit depressed, and it's a touchy lever there. Works for me. If I'm going to leave it unattended, I'll just make sure it does. There's no way that it could go there. So maybe that's the way they designed it. And then if I'm really worried about it, I'll just unplug it. This over here, I'm going to show you this one. I have a vertical one. And I hooked up a foot switch. So just a Velcro band around here. Got an adapter. So here's the switch right here. So that runs, this wire runs, the cord runs down to the switch. This is right from the chop saw itself. So all I have to do is just push that. So I like that too. So that's a momentary switch, and this will just be an off-on switch when it's more convenient for me to cut it longer pieces here. So best of both worlds.
Well, this is Rob from Dr.M Studio. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got a large garage video coming out soon. So until then, thanks for watching.